Give me your ID number. I'm reporting you.
No, but they'll scan it. They'll do everything. It's like, I'm scot-free. And then I don't move anything in the weight basket. And then I try to pay again. It's like, you are still overweight.
Maybe it's just looking at your body. See, I'm the fat guy here, so I can say it.
No, I prefer Woolies over Coles anyway, because if you look into Woolies, right, I feel like I'm in an insane asylum. Because it's like white ground, white walls, everything's like really, you know those weird, not UV lights, but it's like white light?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like the nice tan lights.
And sometimes they have like the little coffee shop. And if you're like a white suburban mother, like
Oh,
myself,
yeah. Like, you take advantage of that so hard.
pumpkin
And
spice
the
lattes
fucking
today.
trolleys have like the cup holder.
Yes. That is
They
my
do.
favorite thing in the world.
And they've got like they're not just like, you know those bikes that like have like the flat handlebar and it also comes up a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they kind of have at Woolies now. It's flat and it's
yeah.
like little like
And then-
joysticks.
like the little racing cuts.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a supermarket in ages. I just go to 7-Eleven and buy however many pot noodles I can. That's me for the week.
Me and Spencer actually live further away from any 7-Eleven than we do from Woolies.
No, there's a 7-Eleven opposite the Woolies.
Yeah, but you have to cross
True, that is further.
Fuck.
Jesus. White people problems.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Positive Vibes podcast. I'm your host, Luke, and I'm here with a different group from last week. 3 still very good friends.
Hello, my name is Jamie. How is it going? I don't want to do a joke this time. Spencer.
Hi, I'm Spencer. Still a big disappointment.
And I'm Nick. From the first podcast, the OG.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I do that every night.
We were both here.
We were all at the first one.
I know.
I've been at everyone.
Oh yeah, you two were dead.
Oh, what? And Austin and Lucas aren't here, so
Lucas was a
Lucas is a special guest.
Special
Emphasis on the
that's a
special.
lame
He was
special
pretty
guest.
good. He was pretty good though. I enjoyed when I
liked his
listened to
anime.
it. Yeah.
Special guest, this guy.
Yeah, Lucas was like, you two were dead, so we're like, we need a fourth person.
Mm.
Lucas it is.
What is Lucas lives in Chatswood, doesn't he?
Northbridge.
Northbridge. Okay, so that's not too bad. Just what?
To Luke's house.
Yeah.
Why didn't you come? Because I was
I
out
was-
of
You were in
the state?
Noosa.
Is Noosa out of New South Wales?
Yes.
I took a plane somewhere.
I was working and I had a.
You took a plane to
sister
Noosa?
to do.
Yeah, I took a plane to Noosa.
Oh, we drove
I
to
pretty
Noosa.
much.
It's like a 20-hour drive.
Oh, it was awful.
Not bad.
It's like it's a 1 hour
I
flight.
think we stayed somewhere overnight. Actually, we might stay in the Blue Mountains.
Yeah, it takes a little of Blue Mountains.
Mm.
No, that doesn't
No,
sound
that
right.
doesn't sound right.
It was
Actually, no, we stopped there on the way back for something to eat. I don't know. We fucking drove there
all
sometime.
to the Blue Mountains.
Noosa takes a little while.
Yeah, we drove
think-
to Noosa and we stopped somewhere midway for the night.
Oh, okay.
And then the reason I thought it was Blue Mountains is because on our way back we got something to eat in Blue Mountains.
Oh, I see.
But I don't actually know any of the
Mm.
shit ass towns out there.
When you said you got a Noosa on the chat, bad pun warning. You were like, I'm going to Noosa for the weekend. I'm like, yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Because I was like, Noosa. You're fucking apes.
I don't even know what I did.
I feel like we need a button whenever I do a bad pun. We gotta press
It's
it.
like
Oh,
We
like
should
spoiler alert.
we
Should we
should
put,
just-
like,
if
like
you
sound
make a bad
effects
pun,
in?
We should just eject you from the rest of the
Just mute me.
for the rest of the day.
Do that
Oh,
like Korean
jeez.
live TV editing where they just have fucking noises and text fucking all over the screen whenever anything happens.
And like the rap like zoom in and out and shit.
Yeah, Lucas recommended like a couple of Korean game shows to me because apparently they're funny. I just can't watch them because it's distracting. There's
Takeshi-
so many colours and
Oh, yeah.
shit everywhere.
There's
You're like,
Takeshi's Castle has been re-announced that it's going to start up
Oh,
again.
really?
I love Takeshi's Castle. It's so
Oh, I just
retarded and
realized what it was.
disjointed and stupid, and I love it.
what's the show where they had to eat the chocolate in the room?
Is
There's
this
that,
still a
there's that
Japanese
famous
game show?
gif of it where he's going to the door handle and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
The game
It's
guy
either- it's
shoe
either-
and he was like,
No, that's like a-
toffee or something.
It's either real or
That's like
or it's
legitimately like Japanese like talk shows and shit
Yeah.
have the weirdest segments.
It's so
I'm
cool.
pretty sure
I love it.
that's all that was.
I know. I want. What's
It was
the
great.
game show with they have like the curved bar, like that's filled with like that's lathered with oil or soap, and then you have these naked men who have to get
No,
all the way
Same
around.
thing. I'm pretty sure it was just a segment.
I wanted to do that so bad.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to find those now.
Yeah, no, wait.
Right.
There's a really. I don't know if it's Japanese or Korean because they both have really weird.
Yeah.
But there was it was like my brother and I were watching it, right? And it was like 22 different women. It's called like who's your soulmate or something.
Oh no, that's a Chinese one.
Oh, that's Chinese.
What is this, like a
Well,
Chinese bachelor?
It was like
Oh.
Chinese Bachelor, but it was like 22 women are like circled around, right? They're like in a straight line, and this is like 3 different men walk out, right?
Yeah.
And 1 man at a time walks out, and they're like, they do like a little bio on themselves, like,
Oh, I've
if you are the
seen
yeah,
one.
it's like I'm a like, and they can buzz out if they're not interested. And
Yeah.
it's so rough because it's like some guy walking and be like, I'm an accountant, and no one will buzz out. They're like, ooh, money. and then as soon as he's like, my hobbies include penny collecting, and it's like, but like it's super fun. That's the one.
Yeah, if you are the one.
If you are the one, that's right. It's
Oh my
hilarious. You guys have to watch it.
My
It's really
ideal
fun.
girl is a female who is interested.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I saw that.
Some of them, some of the people just really brutal.
Yeah. No, but it's funny because like there's 3 different parts of it. It's like, what do you do for a career? What are your interests? And then it's your friend's description of you.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's when it always goes to shit. There's
Well,
always
to
like
be
usually
honest,
half women left.
something like that. That's so much better and more realistic than like The Bachelor, where there are these like 20 girls who are infatuated with this one person.
Yeah, but it's so
And
so
it's
like
The
more to the
Bachelor's
guy.
all scripted. It's such
Exactly.
Oh,
bullshit.
and they're like during the Bachelor, they're all like drunk as fuck
Yeah.
the entire time.
I hate
To be honest,
show.
that would be my ideal show to be on, just for the alcohol. I would happily be one of the women and just pretend to like the dude.
Well,
Well, you
just-
go on The
could just-
Bachelorette.
Yeah, The Bachelorette.
Fuck that. She's always a bitch.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you
like
don't-
alcohol,
but
you said you
don't
just
have
do
to
it with the
No,
alcohol.
no. But with the dude,
No,
you
no.
can have like good bro times.
so gay. Your mother was right about it.
You can be like the villain. Like all the Bachelor and like Bachelorette season,
Yeah,
you have to
the
get
bitch
like the
always makes
villain.
it to
There's
the
always that
end.
one douchebag that everyone's like, fuck you, Samantha.
Yeah, you could be that.
You can be that
You could be
guy.
the
I can
villain, and
definitely
you gotta
see
stay
that.
in for like at least half the season.
No, if you're like the bitch of the bitch of all bitches, you're in till the end, and then you just get.
No,
You're
you're
shit on it.
Yeah, which I'd be completely fine with.
you're in for like half the season because they're like, oh fuck, we actually need to get to some love shit or some.
I'd like to
Or
be
like
like a
bathe in
cleaner on
chocolate.
that show.
The cleanup.
Yeah, just kind of walk around, not really do anything.
Camera
But just
zooms in
watch
on
them fuck up their lives.
you. The camera just zooms on your face. You're like, fucking disgrace. Like when they do like the little solo interviews, and you're like in the background swinging, just look at them like.
I wouldn't mind them doing a solo interview of the janitor as well, just to get his opinion on it. It's like,
Whenever
this is
anyone
all
says something
shit.
stupid, just come up with like a tea towel, start wiping their mouth. Like, what are you doing? I'm just clean up the bullshit.
That should just be like, you should always be in the background. And when a woman does something like really stupid, it should just pan on your face.
Like the most like monotone look.
You're basically like describing like a horror movie where the janitor's gonna like go around and, like kill everybody.
But it's just the suspenseful part at the beginning 5 minutes. There's no killing. It's just that 5 minutes of the janitor being like,
Is that just going to be the show?
Yeah,
it's just
it's
going
the
to.
What's Luke thinking about? Dumb motherfuckers.
and then that's when all the 5
Sure,
initial ones
sure.
started.
Yeah,
We
that's
can
when.
do a couple here if you've got the house for it.
Yeah, I do.
Like
I got
24
really
hours
loud
session.
because I got really pissed. Like on the piss.
Man, oh
Because
yeah,
you
we
and I
got
were like, hey, I want
very,
cider. I'm
very-
like, fuck yeah, man. Ciders.
very
Wait,
drunk.
you got drunk off ciders?
Yeah, well, I got drunk off ciders and he was putting like peppermint schnapps in his coffee, which is weird. No, in your.
I put Bailey's in my
Schnapps.
coffee, and I was
That's
like,
Bailey's is acceptable.
Bailey's is a
Mm.
classy drink.
It was like half Bailey's though, and like a splash of milk, and you got it coffee. That's not coffee, Jamie.
See, it's coffee if it's like the coffee, and then the milk is the Bailey's.
D&D is very stressful. It was just to take a bit of the edge off.
D&D.
Yeah, because it was so stressful. I gotta roll a
so
20.
stressful.
Fuck.
Do you know how many sexual acts I had to think of in my head for my character before I labeled her as, finally morally innocent again?
I was getting kind of freaked out when we were doing that. Right after the chess part of the D&D thingy. Do you remember?
Chest.
The chess. Like the game
chest.
chess.
Yeah.
And then
That was so cool.
and we were doing
I
like
that.
that was a bit too hard. It was like super.
Wait, did you make them play chess?
It was
It was
sort
a
of.
form
It was
of
like a weird
chess.
magic 3D chess
Yeah.
that might have disintegrated all their bodies.
Oh,
Yes.
fair enough.
It was cool, but it was like it wasn't. It was chess in the way like there was a king and a queen and like pawns, but it was like you need to be captured by the queen, then bow and present her or something. And
You
we're
need
like,
to, you need
how
to
the
murder
fuck
the
do we
king
supposed to know
and
this?
then basically seduce the queen.
I tried to seduce
Embrace
the
them
queen.
into your kingdom, and then
Yeah.
you own the field. That unlocks the chest.
But there are
The
like
chest.
there's like different shit, so I tried to seduce the queen, and she ended up possessing me.
Yeah.
Because you didn't do it correctly.
I just correctly.
I did give them clues.
I remember. I
go for it.
The main thing that I do remember from D&D was that I tried to fuck a dragon or something,
Oh yeah.
and then you
did.
just completely shut me down immediately. You're like, the
Yeah.
dragon is disgusted.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20 with you to
Yeah, well,
say
yeah, it's
I
because you
would've-
rolled bad. He rolled a 20 on
No, you
persuasion.
didn't. You didn't let me roll. We were just kind of like.
I had
was
like a
just
plus
like fucking
2
around.
multiplier as well,
Yeah.
modifier.
He had a +2 modifier. He got a
Rolled
natural
20.
20 on persuasion, and basically,
I
a
said-
dragon is going to marry you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have a dragon wife, bro. Well, that game's kind of like ended like 3
That
months
game,
ago,
yeah.
so I don't know.
Because most of the participants have disappeared.
Yeah, well, 2 of them.
2 of them have gone.
Well, Simon
What's
counts
the time
as 7
anyway?
participants in
What time are
so-
they leaving?
So
1:40
it's
or
nice.
something? They're gonna go on the plane.
150. Flights at 150.
Okay, yeah, they're pretty much on the plane.
Do they listen to
About
this?
board. No.
No.
Probably not. No, but like the thing, like Tom's character, like this is like I didn't know how intense D&D could get until I saw Tom play his character. Right? It was like we were I don't know the character. It was like a shapeshifter, and it turned into
Oh, yeah.
someone
Yeah.
that Tom's character despised, I guess. And he went like full out, like I spit in her mouth and bludgeoned her eyeballs. I was like, what the fuck?
Like,
That
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sounds like Tom.
That is Tom in every D&D session I've played with him.
I was like,
He's-
super
He's
intense.
fine, I'll set something up for them, it's going to be great, and then Tom just like, no, I brutally rape and murder them. Okay.
that was like my first D&D session, like 10 years, and I was like, so this is how you play? Oh my!
Tom gets so intense.
Oh yeah, he
Jesus.
does.
I mean, he got really intense in a fight with a T-Rex when he was in Simon's party, and Simon wasn't happy because the T-Rex snapped his neck. So when they all woke up, Tom's character owned a donkey called Margaret, right? Who he was very attached to.
Yeah.
And because Simon was so angry, he rode for it, and I think he got like an 18 or something. So he basically broke Margaret's shin. He just snapped her legs and then ripped like an artery from her stomach. And Tom had to try and sell this mutilated donkey to a child in New York City. Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Jesus Christ.
But Tom's got a habit of cycling through characters because he's never happy with what he gets.
Yeah.
But I hope he settles on this one. It's like a rogue. It's the same character he played when you played. He's brought it back.
Okay.
Yeah, but
The
basically,
guy that's on my brother.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But how he introduced it was his old character, which was this money grabbing paladin, went off to find some money, I guess. And the party found him with his skin like cut down the middle, and Tom's new character using his body as a sleeping bag.
Oh, God.
Which I must admit was my idea. I had to push him to like do it. But, oh, it was brilliant.
That's so good.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, Jesus.
This seems really fucked up.
Yeah,
I know. D&D's getting fun, dude.
yeah. I forget. I'm trying to remember what session it was. On one of them, they saw like a humanoid hyena raping a corpse of like a maiden.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, there's like this desert infested. They're called gnolls, and they're like these humanoid hyena tribe warriors. And you know what hyenas are like.
Yes.
And you know what tribes are like.
Their shit is wild.
they-
I'm from The Lion King. I know what hyenas are.
Yeah. So they like ransacked this desert town, and when they found them, it was raping the corpse of a innkeeper.
I feel like we're saying rape a little bit too much.
It's the D&D.
Yeah, that's
That's the
fucking-
5th time this podcast.
When Tom is in a session, rape comes up a little too much.
Should I put a little counter?
I know, like when you like a little like dot when it's like
Anything that'll get us monetized again.
again.
We haven't even applied for like monetization.
A boy can dream.
We
You can
hard.
dream.
I can
Just dream harder.
My dream is to make money off these shitty podcasts one day.
Ah, Jesus. Ah, never. We probably no.
But Tom's so screwed up. Dougal
Oh,
has a
yeah.
weird ghost child that's his like companion. Anyway, we get to a part of the campaign where it's her backstory.
Please don't tell me you fucked the ghost child.
No,
How can
We
you? It's a
didn't.
ghost.
but apparently her dad did. Tom like says his backstory. She grew up. Oh, it's nice, and then her dad beat her and raped her, and then slaughtered her sibling. I'm like, Tom, you gotta stop.
Stop with murder,
Stop.
mutilation, and rape.
This is the 5th child.
No, in the mic.
Sorry. I'm being considerate. Do
But
you want me to
ASMR.
go into the next room?
I'd like you to leave.
There's a contamination in the lab. Breaking
Is that
Bad.
me?
Breaking Bad.
Nah,
Okay.
I watched like two
I
seasons.
saw a child get shot.
I watched
And
season
like,
1, 2, and 5.
I kept
Very
telling,
consistent.
I kept
I
telling my
skipped the
dad.
middle because it was boring.
Yeah, that's I saw season like 1, 2, and then I saw the last season.
My dad watched Breaking Bad. Me and him were gonna watch Breaking Bad together, and he ended up watching it before me because I was going through exams like year 12, and a big bit came up. So he watches right outside my room because my room's downstairs in front of the living room, and I can kind of like hear it and whatever. But one day he comes into my room, and is like, I want to show you something.
Oh God.
And then he rewind. He like a big spoiler happened. He rewinded the spoiler. It was like, you see this kid? He's very imperative to the story. And I just watch it through. Like 5 minutes in, he gets shot in the face. It's like,
Oh, is that
that's
the-
in season 2.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like,
You know when people watch too much of a TV series and they get like too in it, they're like, "Yo, man, I can do this.
Yeah.
I could be this guy." That was my brother Breaking
my
Bad. He
dad-
was like,
Your
Do you
brother
reckon-
wanted to cook meth?
"No, no, no, no." He was like, this was like when season 3 came out. I don't know how long ago that was though. So he was like 18, and I was like 14 though. And he was like, "Hey, yo, Nick." He said, "Yo," because he was really into Jesse's character. And he was like, "Do you reckon I could make it in Sydney as like a drug lord?" I was like, "No, no." Like, you know those guys? Like, I was like, "You watch Underbelly, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You know those guys get shot in King's Cross?" I'm like, "That's you." First day guaranteed. You walk into some like cop and be like, "Want some meth?" off right there.
my dad watched. I made my dad watch Game of Thrones, and he's actually further ahead than I am. I'm only up to like season 3.
Blasphemy.
Naturally, as he would, he's a very strange man. He fell in love with Khaleesi.
I think every young man and old man and actually
But this is
every
like-
man's fallen in love with
but
Khaleesi.
This is like, you know Khaleesi? This is his like quote. He's like, she's quite a delicious young lady, isn't she?
Oh God.
Your mom's just like, Harold.
my mum is actually getting him by I'm making her do this. We have the actual like thing. We just need to get the cover for it. We're getting him a Khaleesi body pillow, and it will be fantastic. It'll ruin the marriage.
You should. I thought you were going to do something totally different. I think you're going to be like,
Oh,
I
it's
bought
gonna
my mom a
spice up their
cosplay.
marriage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's where I thought it was going to go.
I was like, yo, dude, there's a difference between.
I moved out for a reason.
Wait, maybe that's where you get like your pedophilic tendencies from?
What is with this pedophilic tendency?
Yeah, he dated a 26-year-old Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was
He's got
compensation.
mum issues, okay.
I need to look up who this Khaleesi is because I don't watch this.
Yo,
show.
dude, please, what? You'll like Game of Thrones. You're sinister,
Yeah, but,
dark,
yeah,
and
but there's
you know.
just so much of it.
There
If you
is
like- if you
incest,
like-
rape, and dragons.
Yeah,
it's
struggle
pretty
to
much
commit.
Tom's
Fuck.
D&D sessions,
It-
but live action.
It is
No.
actually, yeah. Like legit, in the first what? 3
We can't-
episodes,
no,
we
we
see.
can't.
I was
I've
just
seen
You
the
see,
first
there's a
season.
lot of
Okay.
murder in the
You
first.
see. I don't think you see rape. You
Sisters,
see
brother and
incest.
no-
You
yeah.
see
Incest,
like
tits.
murder everywhere,
I've
and
seen
you
the
see-
first season.
and you see. Oh, you've seen the first season. Oh, then you know what's in store for you.
Yeah.
But it gradually gets less tits throughout. I'm sorry.
I'm
to
Yeah.
more
say.
serious. Well,
I'm
that's
not,
it's.
no, I'm not a big
well,
fan
to be
of
honest-
chestal cavities, really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not cavities. I mean
Chestal
Cavities?
I was like,
Oh,
like decaying breasts.
like massive like holes in like ribs. Oh, fuck.
No, I can get into them.
you can get in anything.
Have you tried The Walking Dead?
I've watched all of that.
All of
I
it?
watched up to like season 4 or 5, and then I thought this is getting bad. So I
It,
just-
Yeah,
it's
I
on like
still
season
watch it,
8
right?
now, and it's like, what the fuck is
I haven't watched.
still
it, no.
going?
Daenerys.
I was
Targaryen.
sad when they
Oh,
killed the
that's
Asian-
oh
Yeah,
her.
the blonde.
Yeah.
Oh, I can definitely see why he likes her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amelia Clark.
she's badass.
Actress's name.
She's also a really cool person as well.
I've read all her
Yeah.
Instagram tweets and everything. Instagram tweets.
I've seen all of her photos on my phone.
Am I the only one that thinks she's got the face like an English teacher?
No,
Yeah.
she looks like an English teacher.
Yeah.
That's kind of hot. I'm just saying.
Who's your English teacher?
Who's your
Mr. Yarkis. I would laugh. She's that one person watching the podcast. She's like, Nick? Oh, I gotta tell you a funny story. Oh, fuck. Owen. Okay, Owen. Oh, I'm gonna say his last name. But he was in my English class, right? And it was like last semester, no, not even. It was like 3 weeks until finished year 12, right? So we were about to do HSC. Last time we were ever going to see Miss T. He was like, and we know she has a boyfriend, right? We know she has a
Just
boyfriend
put
because
that
she
away.
said multiple times, like, oh yeah, no, I've been out with my, like,
Significant other.
no, like,
My partner.
110 kilo WOG tradie boyfriend. We're like, okay. And he was like, hey, Mr. Wanna get some schooners of the Oaks after this? And he's like, I have a boyfriend. He's like, you can bring him. Owen, stop.
When we were at winter school, fucking, there was a guy that like full on just asked a teacher out. Wait,
Was this when
I mean,
I
that
was at
is
winter
weird,
school?
Yeah.
but it takes some balls.
but this is the guy with lots of money in the year.
Oh, Lucas. Josh?
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Is this with
Yeah,
he
yeah.
asked
Miss-
Coco?
Miss- Yeah, Coco.
Yeah, he didn't just do that. He exposed himself to her
Did he?
and got in
Wait,
trouble.
like-
Wait, did he actually?
Yeah.
Physically or like emotionally?
No, like physically exposed himself.
How did
That
he
is a
not
lot
get
of
kicked out?
exposed.
Because his dad is a really big money thing in the school board. I can't remember
Wait,
the
did
word.
you do the jumping?
I did do the jumping and I got in trouble with.
Yeah, I did the
Principal
jumping
for
as
it.
well.
Jumping.
Should we?
We will. Yes, we will.
As long as you leave names out of it.
Oh, okay. So Jamie and I did it, and there
And
was
as well as a
three
couple-
others.
yeah. 3. I don't think did Ben do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a real smart idea.
And
Ryan.
Ryan. We weren't expecting him to be naked.
Oh, what?
The video
Half.
is fucking
Half.
hilarious.
Wait, we have a video?
There's a video.
Oh, guys, okay.
There
Does
is
anyone
a
have the video on them?
No. I think what's it? I think I have it on my old phone. That's like
Okay,
if I find it.
I've actually
then I'm-
never seen this video.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. So essentially, what happened
I
was
need to see this.
So-
there we have this very homophobic. Yeah, he's homophobic.
He is very homophobic.
Is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
very
like
good.
he's just. It's
Why don't
not.
you
It's
do
not
hand
really.
gestures
He's
to
just.
describe who he is because you don't want to be cruel over.
He's fat, by the way. We're moving our hands like
It's okay because he's just not a nice person.
No, he's an asshole.
He's just no. He's
Okay,
If
he
he
means
was
well,
if he
but
was
he
No,
doesn't
no,
have
no,
the
no,
he does
This
not.
period of time, he was a massive asshole.
It's like usually people in this situation, if they're quite sweet and whatever, like we generally be nice. But this person was like full on raging boner.
Yeah.
And to be
Okay.
honest,
Okay, wait.
do you want to tell the rest of the story?
Let me set some stuff up. Okay,
Set the scene for us.
So we're at this. Our school did this thing called winter school. It's basically like boarding school for like a term, and like every night we had this thing called prep, which was like 2 hours of doing homework, and then after that you had like half hour before bed, like lights out bed,
Ooh, I know
and
one.
during that time,
Little Halloween candy.
like a lot of people have like showers and shit, and
You're Julius, you have 7 showers a day.
yeah,
Julius, really?
yeah, he had a lot of showers.
No
But
joke.
He's German.
No joke. He had 4 showers every day.
Germans are fond of showers.
Okay, you connected the dots. I lined up the joke. Damn it.
So, there were like 2
That was a good
dorms,
one.
co-ed school, boys dorm, girls dorm, and there was like 5 dorm rooms, and we were in dorm 1, which is at one end, and this other guy was in dorm 5 at the other end.
Hmm.
And so this guy had been a massive dickhead. This is like over halfway through the term. He'd been a massive dickhead the entire time. Like, he honestly should have been like
Just
kicked out.
generally an asshole.
And we're like, we're sick of this. We're gonna go do something to him. And we knew.
Is this the?
No, it's kind of.
you
Um,
know the one.
This.
Do you know the story?
Yeah.
I think everyone at the school knows the story.
I don't think
Yeah.
this is a story that we can.
No.
No. We're not saying.
Okay, so bunch of us decided it'd be funny if we ran down the hallway after prep in our underwear,
And gave him a big hug.
big hug. So 4 of us do this. We like absolutely just sprint down the hallway.
How many of you were there?
4 or 5.
Yeah,
can't exactly
They're about 5 people.
And we go into his dorm. We like bust open. We know exactly where he's going to
Bear
be.
in mind, he's clothed when he went into the dorm, like
So-
30 seconds prior.
So he was prepping to go for a
I
shower.
know where this is going.
So we all get in. We're all in our underwear. He's prepping to go. He's got a towel around his.
That
Waist.
must be a big ass towel.
It was a big towel, and we start going around him. We're jumping and like spinning in a circle around him.
and he
and
Flops.
and he's like, what the fuck's going on? He has absolutely no clue, and he's just like stuck between us all, and we end up like against the door. And when we'd run past, there was a teacher sitting
was
in the common room.
Coco was.
No, it was Pierce.
Was it?
Oh, Miss
Just
Pierce.
Oh, right, that's right.
And the common room's like halfway down the hall.
Yeah.
And so she's trying to get in, and we're blocking the door because we're all going around, jumping around him. And it like, we all get in trouble, and like they send us back.
They put in the principal. They
So-
got the headmaster.
Our punishment was every week we'd go into town and like buy shit. We didn't do that, and we had to
For 2
clean
weeks. We couldn't do it for 2 weeks.
and we had to clean like rooms instead.
Was it worth it though?
Yes. And
It was
but the
terrible.
thing is, the principal of the entire school, not the high school, the entire school came down and interviewed us.
one by one.
And when he interviewed us, he coerced people into saying the word rape
Seriously?
to describe what happened.
Oh, this is some next level shit.
And it's like, sure.
So did you?
Did anyone actually say that though?
No.
No, yeah.
So
No,
wait,
no, no.
How are they trying to
idiot.
convince
that's
you
not
saying
rape,
like
you raped
so you danced around him and then raped
Yeah.
him?
No, they never said it, but like
So
they,
he was like, you danced around him. You didn't have many clothes on. Like, what would that?
so they were basically
kind of
trying to make it sound
imply.
like it was a sexual assault thing.
Oh, okay.
But the video itself made everything worth it.
Yeah.
It is just there was another person. There was a fifth person. He didn't partake in the actual event itself. He did film it, and what it looks like. There is this, and we are surrounding them. Nothing. You can't. It's just kind of like this looks completely fine. And then about 10 seconds into the video, this massive like his towel is gone, and he just falls through everything.
He fell.
He fell through everyone, and it's just like this massive like.
Wait, did he have underwear on?
He didn't have underwear on, no.
I do not remember seeing him naked.
I'm just imagining like a group of Eskimos emotionally beating a baby seal. That's the image I have in my head.
So the thing with that guy during this time, like, he was a massive problem for like everybody in our year, and like the head of like the winter school thing came down, and he was like, if I get like any more reports of like anything, like I'll send people home.
Mm.
That day, he like threatened to stab a girl in the eye with a pencil. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He legitimately like threatened to stab her. We like wrote it up and we sent it to him. Nothing happens.
Oh really?
And-
Yeah, because the guy's dad is like a major investor on.
Yeah.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
So like
He,
like
he
Lucas is
literally
that
gives like
More
a
than
lot
Lucas.
of
I
money.
remember.
More
I
than
won't say
Lucas,
the guy's
which is
last
quite-
name, but you know Josh.
Yeah,
Oh my god, the amount of times he's been busted for like just not like it's like petty shit, but it's built up to be
Yeah.
like expulsion
Mm.
worth, and then like because he got caught with drugs at school and everything,
Mm.
and then he got sent into like the principal's office 5 times, like every day out of the week, right? It was really bad, and then he was like, oh, I think I'm gonna get expelled, and we was like, oh, really? And then we hear like, and the new investor on the new property is Josh's father. And we're like,
yeah. His
Oh,
dad's on the
God.
fucking board now.
Yeah,
yeah, I
he is.
know. It was probably just like, I'm gonna expel your kid. Here's $100,000. Okay.
The school's so fucked.
Yeah, that's why I always complained about it. The teachers there and whatnot.
Most of the teachers are
actually
fine.
really good. I
They
liked all
are
the
very
teachers. It's the
nice.
admin I had a big problem with.
I had a problem with some of like the heads of some of the like individual like subject things.
The heads of my subjects were always pretty good, so I don't really know about most of the other subjects.
I
was a bitch. She
Um,
was. She was
and
a
then-
big old bitch. Bitchy bitch.
the head of like the high school. He was amazing. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But then the fucking like headmaster and the what was
The
it?
sub head. Or
Yeah, the-
deputy.
Deputy.
Deputy head. She always looked like she was like faking it.
Faking
She-
what?
she
The
really
relationship.
Is this
No,
the
she just-
woman with the
like,
Oh, oh no,
plastic
she's
smile
a
kind of thing.
colossal bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's the
she
girl
is.
like the suburban
Holy
mom
fuck, she's-
haircut.
Yeah, the I want to talk to the manager.
Yeah.
haircut.
That's the one. I like
I'm not
that.
saying this lightly. My mum also thinks this as well. That's the reason why like I kind of saw this after a while. She's a massive two-faced cunt.
Mm.
Like fucking what was her name again? It doesn't matter.
We probably shouldn't say names just in case this gets. You know.
I have to
Yeah,
bleep
well-
it already. Fucking hell.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Bleep it.
Bleep it. Yeah.
This is the time where you.
At least I don't know the actual school's name.
I'm just gonna cut everything.
But anyway,
My wrist.
Start again. From
there
scratch.
was something. I think it was something to do with Sean's rowing at some point.
It's your brother.
Oh.
That's my brother.
Oh.
And she was all like, because I did rowing for like what 4 or 5 years.
Not the last year, motherfucker.
Not the yeah, because
Yeah, but he fucking broke his leg. Fuck that.
I broke my leg and I did it the last year.
No, he broke his leg doing
Oh,
basketball.
During. Oh.
so
Yeah.
Oh, you
I have an
did. I forgot
excuse.
about
I forgot about it. You had to wear like boot thingy. right?
Actually, I wouldn't
No,
mind
I had
having
to
a
wear the
rant
leg
on that.
brace. I looked like
Yeah, you weren't on crutches.
You know-
you had that weird.
you know the guy from the girl in the clock tower, or the guy in the clock tower at the train. There's like a movie about what's it called?
the guy where he shoots everyone from the clock tower.
No, there's a there's
talking about the US.
no, but there's it's
Yeah, laugh it out, you fucking bitch.
the joke's gone, but there's a character that has like a leg brace that's always like squeaky, and when he finds love,
Squeaky.
his leg brace is no longer squeaky.
Oh, Forrest Gump. That thing.
No,
No.
I did like
Well,
when
he's
I look like have that.
Yeah,
leg
I know.
brace.
It's got those things.
Yeah,
like a
it
little
was-
exoskeleton.
I felt like I was in like Advanced Warfare Zombies.
Mama said they were my magic legs. I love that film.
You guys gonna get the new COD?
Nah.
I might just for the zombies.
I know.
I'm
The zombies
sure.
are great.
Yeah, I'll
Did
get
you
it on
see the thing I tagged
PC,
in?
you bitch.
Did you? Are you really?
I'll get it on PS4 if you're gonna get it.
I think I'll get it then. It comes out in like 3 days.
It's
already
out.
come out.
Leo's getting it.
Oh.
But I thought it came out on the 14th.
Yeah, I need an excuse to see Leo again.
And there's
Whilst-
does console and PC.
Well, sober?
Whilst
Because I
not
do
being
also
in
like
the
to
same
play on
room
PC.
because he's gonna. Last time he was at my
Oh,
house, I
no.
kicked him out of my house.
Oh, did you actually kick him out?
Oh,
well, first-
Leo
no,
was
no,
so salty about that.
Okay,
I was like,
no,
kudos to
there
Jamie.
is-
I would do the exact same thing.
Okay, so it was actually just a coincidence. The fact, so what happened was, me and Leo had a wonderful time together. We got very, very well. He got a lot more drunk than I did. which
I came
was generally
home
the case.
from like work at like 10:30. I'm like, oh fuck, I can hear them right next to me.
Mm.
I can
We're
hear
in the-
Leo way
we're-
more than you.
We were in the kitchen. My
Oh yeah.
Seth was there as well. Seth is one of our roommates. He's fucking awesome. I love him. But essentially, I let him sleep on my floor because
Oh my
he wouldn't fit in my bed,
Oh.
even if I wasn't there. I can say that joke while he's in here because I said that joke while he was there. Oh my god, his snoring was awful. I made a Snapchat of it and like, it was fucking horrendous.
Oh.
So I was like, Leo, I'm gonna
Stop.
call you an Uber, and you're going to go home because I want to go to sleep.
That's pretty good.
And then pretty much as Leo was getting into the Uber, this was at like
Oh.
2:30, or like not. When Leo got into the Uber, I went back home, and I watched YouTube for about half an hour. And about after half an hour, I got a text from then girl that I had a thing with, and it's like, I want to come round. Are you still awake? Blah blah. And because Leo found out that she came round
Oh,
that
he
night,
thought that was.
he was like, that motherfucker.
I was like, can you blame him though?
To be honest, if Leo was still there and I got the call, I
Yeah.
would still kick me out.
Yeah.
No, but the thing he got salty about was because apparently I told my mum that I kicked him out because he was still too rowdy and wouldn't go to sleep.
Mm.
Because that's what my mum told his mum. I was like, the fuck? But
Jesus.
yeah, he's quite salty about it.
Uh,
Leo, I'm sorry. I
No,
would do
you're
it
not.
all over again though. Well, me and Leo are good friends. We've been friends for a very long time.
And the depression's kicking in.
Nice.
I want to see how many people we have subscribed to us.
I think it's 11.
Are you gonna do that? Why would you do this in the middle of a podcast?
Because I don't know.
He's flexing.
And
Jamie.
Relax, Jamie.
you type so loudly.
Oh, wait, I want to have a rant about you breaking your leg.
Me. Oh wait. First things first. Do people comment on our videos?
No.
No.
Didn't think so. Continue.
Oh yeah. So, you broke your leg playing basketball.
I did. Yes.
And like, you're going for a layup,
Yeah.
and the guy like
pushed me
he,
or shoulder
he
charged me.
pulled you down, didn't he?
He did, but it wasn't the impact itself that sucked. It was the fact that I was running, and when I landed, because I wasn't expecting myself to go down that
Yeah.
quickly, my leg was pretty much straight because I'd already jumped up, and when I landed, it hyperflexed and it
I
broke
hate
my
those stories.
kneecap.
No,
bones breaking and hyperflexing.
the thing I wanted to rant about was like that guy. If he'd done that like not on a court, that would have been like full on assault.
Yeah.
And like literally nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
a comment
I wanted him to.
one day ago.
Great video.
Just read the comment out loud.
Oh God.
Is this an actual person?
I mean, I kind of hope so.
I really want it to be.
Okay, so this is a comment from Clive Palmer, Big Boy.
A little shout out to Clive. Shout out to our first comment ever.
So the comment is, "Hey, great video, but if you don't mind, would you mind talking about the subject that everybody's ignoring right now? And that's the issue of chemtrails and those goddamn commie scientists that they think they can get away with pumping our youth with their kale smoothies and organic milk, which we all know is code word for mind. Wait, sorry. Control drugs and super herpes.
This is the exact demographic we want.
And let's not forget about that hag Hillary Clinton, my best friend and personal hero Martin Shkreli. Did I spell that right? All because he wanted some of his goddamn commie hair that turns babies into neo-Nazis.
I love this guy.
Anyway, great video, but screw Hillary.
God, I hope we don't know this person.
I want to see.
I
what's
don't
in
want to though.
I want to.
There's like a 95% chance it's my brother.
it. Seriously.
Guys, we're doing a subscriber meetup in a month from now.
If you're not Spring Daddy's brother, send us a private DM and Skype you on the fucking podcast. That's great. Oh, jeez.
Fucking hell.
That's a killer name as well.
That is
Like,
sick.
Big Boy.
That is so sick. I really want that to be a random person.
This
but
is
it's probably
why-
not.
I brought it up.
So I guess the next topic is chemtrails and kale smoothies.
Yes, we need to talk about chaos movies now.
I did not know kale smoothies were a thing.
Wait,
It's
you
enlightening.
There's actually disgust. No, because back at girls would be
Everyone-
like, "Oh my
Well,
god,
that
have
was
you-"
an- oh, you just fucking named our school. You
I'll
dingus.
bleep it.
did I actually say the
You
name?
dingus.
Did I say the name?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, but like in our review, there was that entire thing about veganism, and it's like, I don't want this here. This is bullshit. It took like half. It took up like half of the review as well.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
so
I
long.
stopped watching
the
that
first
very
minute.
quickly.
Not gonna
the
lie,
first
our
minute-
review was kind of shit.
Yeah, the first
Well,
minute. I thought was
everything
hilarious
our school
about
pumps
the
out was
vegan
shit.
Well, the
Because it was
last
like,
year's
"Have
one
a sip of
before
my
us
chaos
was
smoothie."
really
It went
good.
on for like 15
And then
minutes.
when
I think
it
in that
was
year
15
was
minutes, I was
fucking
like,
fantastic.
it's just a repetitive joke now.
Wait, wasn't that like a thing? Like, didn't one of the guys who got semi-expelled, I guess? Didn't he like have his like
Oh.
a school shooting thing
Oh.
in the review?
No, we didn't have his thing.
Julius got.
I don't think so.
Julius got in trouble because in the review, because you have to submit it to
Yeah.
and stuff like
Beforehand.
that beforehand.
Oh.
He was in it, and my friend Julius is German. He portrayed
Oh.
himself as Hitler
I like that.
and like a neo-Nazi, and then
See, every time
Tyrus
I
was
made
Trump,
a joke,
and then
to
they
him-
kind of like did a thing together, and it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Every time I made a joke to Julius about like being German, and I would make the link to neo-Nazi, he'd be like, "Stop it."
No,
It's
he
funny.
is.
Now he's fucking.
He's
Damn
fucking
it.
owning it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you were saying like assault on the court.
Oh
is-
yeah, how long fucking ago that was? Yeah, like that's what pissed me off about like high school and shit. Like that would have been assault in like the real world, and it's like so much of that shit's like removed.
How often do you think I would go up for a layup at speed in the real world?
No, like if a guy like pulled you down and you
Oh,
broke
yeah.
your leg, that would be assault.
Yeah.
I'm just
Mind you,
pissed off he
all
didn't
also
pay
gotten-
for my
sexual assault
medical
charges.
bills. I should sue him for emotional damage. I haven't recovered. Actually, I haven't recovered physically from that. I still
Yeah.
can't get it up anymore.
I don't. School in general.
never
I don't
could.
think prepares you for the real world anyway, though.
Sorry.
Like, in general, I don't think school prepares you. For
No, not at all.
It's no. Not.
Not
I feel like it's kind of up to you though.
No, okay. So I feel like
selection.
Well, unless you're going to become an academic.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like if you're there 5 days a week, 10 hours a day.
was it 10 hours a day? It was like 8.
Was it?
it's a 9.
No. Okay.
Really? 8:20 to
8:20 to
3:20.
3:20.
9. Oh. 4,
That's 7, dude.
7.
Okay.
Hooray.
I can do
That's still-
maths.
that's
To be
still-
engineer at UTS.
There's still a lot.
I
of
did
portion.
general, and I still got that before you.
Yeah, well,
Actually,
time fucks with
apparently,
me.
General math, what I looked at seemed more in touch with the actual
No,
world.
that's
and-
general
Yeah,
math
that's
was actually more real world
helpful.
application.
Because they're not gonna get this advanced shit. They're just teaching how to buy a car and pay
Well,
off mortgages.
yeah,
Like, okay,
exactly.
thank you.
That's what I like. I think school should have taught me like taxes.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know how to do my taxes.
I
I
don't-
have to do
Because
my
Jerry's struggling in his accounting course at the moment because Jerry did IB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And he's doing that. You know the financial unit we did in general maths? I forget what the actual name for it was.
finance. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, but
It was a specific
Yeah.
type of thing we had to do with money. I'm trying to remember what it was.
oh, like interest or
yeah, it was interest rates.
interest rates.
Yeah, Jerry's really struggling with that. But of course, we did that in year 12.
that was alright.
Yeah.
That was like one of my best units. Actually.
Yeah.
Best subjects within the unit. So yeah.
Like I'm struggling with like uni maths, but it's because of like the way I think.
Mm.
Like if I can find like a real world application for something, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But the maths I'm doing is all like purely theoretical shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fucking
I like
hate
the
it.
theoretical side of
I
it.
hate theory stuff.
I've only ever had to use math that I've learned in school maybe once,
Yeah.
and that was to find out how.
Doing a bit of an iDubbbz there.
That's my
Add a
point.
little,
I'll
add a little
there.
screen shake. In the middle.
Oh, can we add a little screen shake?
I can try.
Hooray!
Guys, we have one subscriber from Canada.
That's Ben.
I saw Ben on YouTube. Spencer showed me Ben on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
He's in a Smash tournament at UBC.
Ooh,
It's so cool.
He,
And
he,
it's- and
he,
they're like-
he smashes the guy.
Oh,
He's
it's
smashes at
he
Smash.
Yeah.
he 2-0s it. It's. I was honestly
I'll-
as someone who I pretended to be gay with for the majority of my high school career.
I wish you're lying.
That's 10.
Yeah, that was a good
Well,
time.
11,
That was a good
I thought.
time. We can talk about Chrissy later, but
I'll link the video in the description.
what of
Of Ben.
Oh, but it's so cool. Like he smashes the guy to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it's weird thing. Like we played.
I think he takes one stock.
Yeah, he takes.
He loses one
He
stock.
loses one stock. But this is a guy we played with. Spencer started playing Smash with Ben together, and I came on like a month afterwards.
Oh yeah, like I fucking
It was
bought a Wii U, right? I bought a Wii U first of all.
I
Like
bought a Wii U as well. Like this is like 6 months later.
no,
I
so
finally
I
bought
bought one. It must have been 2014. Mario Kart was coming out, and then I knew Smash Bros was coming. Pre-ordered that shit, and then I started playing it with Ben
Yeah,
and
and
Sam, and then you started coming.
and then
and
we
then
used to do it at lunch.
Fucking, we used to go. We used to leave school at lunchtime, go to like
go,
my
like,
house,
yeah.
and we'd play Smash.
Oh, but this is like it's weird to think because this is someone who we've generally been on equal footing. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't even that long ago where we would play together and we would win quite like we would be very even.
We
And now
fucking
he's-
did a tournament,
I remember that.
and
Is this a team tournament?
no, the other tournament,
Oh yeah. yeah.
the one that was better. I fucking hated the team tournament.
That's because me and Ben smashed.
Because I was paired with Simon. No offense, Simon. Not the best Smash player.
It could be worse. You could
Oh,
have been.
and we called ourselves the like the double S team
Oh, okay.
because Spencer and Simon,
Yeah.
like
not the secret police
But-
or the secret service or some shit.
but like he's insane now. He's gone to UBC in Canada. Like good on him. I'll see. I
We'll
want to
see
go
him
on
in
an
December.
exchange. I want to go on an exchange there at some point.
Are you going to Canada in December?
I'm going to Canada.
No, he's
for a
coming
1-year
here in
exchange,
December
Oh.
because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like Christmas.
yeah. But he's at like the Smash tournament in UBC, of course, and people are like commenting and analyzing
Oh yeah,
his
it's really
teamwork.
weird.
It's
He's-
like people are commenting on Ben.
It's a live stream, and they've got like commentators like commentating on him playing, and they're trying to like say his name. It's hilarious.
Polus.
He
Paulus.
does like Poles.
Yeah, Polus.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But he's a Palutena man, and
She's kind of shit. But
I miss you, Ben, and I love you. I love you, babe. The times we spent together in Japan, drunk and naked, were fantastic.
Jesus.
I wish they were lying.
Jesus.
But yeah, I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. He's not gonna listen.
He's not
to
gonna
this,
listen to
this
this.
far in. He's gonna put the view counter in, and then he's just gonna comment like, "Oh, great vid, guys," and then just
Ah, Jesus.
We can dream.
We can dream.
We can dream, Harold.
I should have brought my internet sensation jumper. Would have been good luck. Yeah.
What?
I have a jumper that just says internet sensation on it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Jesus.
Only the best for our little personal Casey Neistat.
Oh yeah.
You seem to have the sunglasses.
That should be the thumbnail, just him at the restaurant. Like,
Actually, I found I won't look through my phone, but I found a picture of me when I was like 5, and I've got a backwards cap on with sunglasses like that. And, yeah, my jaw sticking out. I look like Casey Neistat. Brilliant.
Fucking hell.
I've got the jawline as well.
you do.
Yeah.
Does he have the beard?
No,
No.
He's got the fucked up jawline though. I mean, you don't have a fucked. You just got really like
it's defined.
really prominent
a
jawline.
strong chin.
Yeah,
Strong.
a strong chin.
On the
Well,
rest of
mine
us.
might look more like him if I shaved the beard off, because my chin's quite like rigid.
Oh,
No.
who's that fucking like comic book? No, it's like a cartoon. He's like super. He's got a fucking massive chin.
The Crimson Chin.
The Crimson.
Crimson
Yeah.
Very Odd Parents.
The very old parents. That's what I called. That's what my mom called Felix for a while.
Definitely.
It was like the Crimson Chin and the bottle opener.
He looks like a fucking like you know that boss in Cuphead, like the first plane one, like the end bit
the
with
moon.
the fucking like moon.
Yeah,
It's like Felix.
that was the last boss I defeated. Actually, I need to go to the casino.
I need
Is
to
it
go
the
back
casino
and like
next?
You need to go to the
no.
casino.
In Cuphead.
Oh, I was gonna be like, you wanna go to the star? Wow, I did not know you had this side to you.
I'm on the second island for Cuphead. I
Yeah,
haven't done any of the bosses there yet.
I'm there as well. It's a
I've
really
only-
good game.
It is. I've only got like 4 hours in it. I have to play it for like short bursts.
Yeah, like I kind of like go insane trying to play it
Oh,
for
yeah.
too long.
I didn't end up breaking my thumb. I'm alright. Just thought,
When?
just in case you might know. Yesterday, when I tried to stop the elevator, I thought I broke my thumb.
When was this?
What?
This is when I was talking to you and Thomas. The
Oh
other day on
right.
PS4.
Yeah. I remember now.
Tom
Yeah.
Jez Tom went into the Destiny chat and was like, let's play again. We haven't played in ages. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's because
I
of
miss
you
you.
guys.
And
And
I-
PC.
and I
motherfuckers.
and I quite missed him. So I thought
I
I'll
honestly
risk-
like
I'll risk
half
the
want
chat
to buy you a
thing,
PC.
so-
Right, no, that's
I'll
okay.
go and play.
I
And
can buy one for myself.
I did laundry and I came back, but the elevator door was closing down to the laundry. I'm like, this is fine. And I put my hand in, and I don't know what it was. I also had my phone in my hand as well.
Oh,
So I went in, and the elevator didn't stop. It kept going, and it crushed my thumb. And for the entire night, I was playing like, I don't know, if we have the controller, I was moving the analog stick with my index finger, and it hurt so much.
Jesus.
I was just constantly bitching about it the entire night. Like every 30 seconds, like, guys, my thumb hurts.
There's something fucking wrong with our elevators. I swear.
Oh, it's fucking retarded. You may talk about why.
Okay, so you know like if the door's closing, you like press the button like on the outside again, and, like
Opens up.
Mm.
nah, doesn't work.
Doesn't do that.
Nah.
Oh.
They were also very indecisive elevators.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you'll pick one, you'll press the button. Instead of like an elevator being like, I'll do it, guys, it's okay. They like fight amongst themselves. Like, you do it. No, you do it. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go up a floor now. It's like, oh, sorry, I've gone to the ground floor, I can't do it anymore. And it's like, do you have to wait for the elevators to start moving and pick your floor for like 5 minutes before you're actually...
Wow,
Even if your elevator's on the floor that you're on, and it's like, do I have to? I really don't want to. It's...
Because we're like in a basically like a student dorm. There was some like I came home. No, I went out for breakfast with like my parents, and then I came back. I get in the fucking elevator. There's like a caution, like yellow sign, like wet floor shit. I'm like, somebody puked in the fucking elevator.
Oh.
You asked if that was me.
Yeah, it was you and
Me
you
Maddie.
and Maddie had gone out like the previous night,
Mm.
and I'm like, Jamie seems like he might have thrown up in the elevator.
You
That's
seem like
like-
the person that would do that.
I rarely boot.
Actually, yeah, I've never seen him. And he was quite.
I've never seen you boot.
I've seen him. I've
He's
seen him boot firsthand.
seen me.
Oh, I've kind of seen you boot.
Yeah.
I've only
you saw,
seen-
you saw
I came in the next day.
you saw the boot and the aftermath, not the process.
Jesus.
When when I was talking to you then, I was drinking all that water.
Yeah.
You left. I went back to sleep, and I was suddenly like, "Oh, that water it doesn't want to stay." And he like walked up, but it didn't just come out of my mouth; it came out of my fucking nostrils. I was wetter than a pedo at a Wet n Wild. It just flew out of every orifice in my face. Just streams of water, just like. finished. I had like
Oh no.
this puke stinking liquid all over my face. I was like, oh, this is not good.
It's okay. We moved out of that apartment. It took like 2 weeks of perpetual cleaning to get rid of that smell.
Was that the apartment Leo threw up in as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Leo also. Yeah.
That was funny.
Leo also threw up in my new apartment as well.
Jesus.
That's because you showed him the Japanese woman eating puke.
Absurdities of Japanese porn, and a girl giving a guy a BJ whilst simultaneously throwing up.
Oh,
I'll show you one day.
One day.
Do you want to put a link down?
We
in the
can-
video?
We're gonna put a link down in the description.
Quality content.
It was so funny because Leo could see the TV through the reflection
Oh
of
yeah.
the bathroom, so he was just perpetually in the bathroom throwing up. It's like, Leo, this is fantastic.
He's got,
Are you enjoying yourself?
He's got a really bad gag reflex.
He
You
does.
show him anything remotely disgusting, and he's like,
oh! I thought he just couldn't give BJ's.
no.
No, he started throwing up around absurdity too. So when we got to 5,
Oh,
he was
really?
he was just crying.
Oh,
He started crying in
Tim's
the corner.
pretty
Two's
fine.
alright. Two's is
How long are these?
These are about 5 minutes long. The first one is just funny.
The first one's hilarious. Have you seen
I
it?
filled
No, I'm
the
not.
bucket.
The first one is these two Japanese lady dressed up as Power Rangers with
With-
10-inch dildos on, pretending to
Jackets.
suffice each other's needs, and then they spew.
They
what
like do they.
I assume
like,
is foam
it's like
out of the.
it's
Yeah.
fake. It's fake.
It's
semen.
fake.
Yeah,
Fake
Oh,
semen.
okay, yeah.
but
And
it's
there is
like,
a shit ton of it.
but they do it into like rubbish bags, and she finishes. I filled the bag.
filled
in the
the
middle of
It's
the
in
wrestling
like
ring.
English.
No, in Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay,
But she's got a rubbish bag full of
fake semen.
fake semen in the middle of this
And
wrestling
then
ring.
they start taking off their helmets and they do it into each other's helmet.
It's so
And they're like
But it's not sensual when they do it. They're like doing it and they're like and screeching and screaming.
You know those really can
No,
we
but-
talk about porn for a second?
but let's be honest. That video in itself would have been the funniest shit.
I know that was
Is that the banshee scream?
Oh,
That
God.
would have been the funniest thing to
You know those really bad pulp videos and like Pornhub and stuff?
the pulp.
Point of view.
Pulp,
Oh,
point of view.
POV,
Oh,
yeah.
POV pulp.
Pulp.
For a long time, a kid from school thought pulp meant like poverty porn.
I can see why.
But like, and it was like you can see like just the tip of it, and it looks plastic, right? And she's like, and it's just like 10 minutes of like pure streamline on her face.
Like the black.
What?
The
I
black.
must bring that up.
The
Like,
black
so
mamba.
the fake.
Yeah, I know. It's like imagine
Stuff.
Black Number but white and plastic.
I googled the top 10 funniest porn videos the other day. There's one where
Why?
because I was bored. The one of them that came up was this is the beast, this is the bathtub. So I watched that. My two favorite ones. The one that was at the top was the lemon thief.
Leningrad.
And the beginning is just like this couple like going like, I love our new lemon tree. I hope those lemon stealing whores don't like come to the. And then they talk for like 2 minutes. Like, we even checked on our lemon trees in 10 seconds. That's a genuine quote from the film. Like, we even checked our lemon tree in 10 seconds. We should go take a look. And then there's this woman, like like a one-piece swimsuit.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's kind of see-through, and she's like putting lemons down. And like sex ensues, and then as a reward at the end, it's like she's like stuffing a lemon in her face. It's like, how dare you steal our lemons? You could have this one. It's like I'm gonna steal lemons every day from now on.
So they punish her by having sex.
And then they gave her a lemon at the end. It's nothing. It's like, oh, you dirty little whore, and then it's like started fucking her as a punishment. But the other funny one was it's a little Red
Great
Riding Hood.
story writing.
It's a really it's the Little Red Riding Hood. And a dude is like, I'm the big bad wolf, and it's just a black guy in a wolf mask. It was a very masculated video because the dicks are like 11 inches long. But halfway through the movie, it's like, want to know something Little Red? I'm not a wolf. And he like starts taking off his mask like, I'm Skeletor!
Oh god, that's a good one. Plot twist.
M. Night Shyamalan shit right there.
Oh, it's so
That's
awful.
great.
And it's like a three-way with a monkey as well. I'll put a link. I'll send you guys a link. I'll put it in the YouTube video. People can look it up on their own. But like,
We're gonna fucking censor this shit.
I'm
Oh,
Skeletor.
it's that's
I'm
a
not
genuine.
a
It's like
wolf.
I'm Skeletor.
Oh
God.
Isn't Skeletor the guy from He-Man?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure I got the connection.
That's great. Did he have a skull mask?
Yes, he did. It wasn't even a good skull mask. It was like something you'd buy for like Halloween for like $5.
It's like every mask though.
Oh, it was so good.
I like those like really under budget pornos. It's like the mic.
It's not
the
just-
guy's in the corner.
It's
like-
not under, but there was no budget.
It's got
for
like a
this movie.
semi as well. He's like,
It was like it looked like it was filmed on like an iPhone camera.
No,
Like a
it
flip
looks like
phone?
they went back and they got like a fucking flip phone. I saw this thing ages ago, and it's like, why are the fucking like UFO pictures? Or like somebody took them with a fucking flip phone.
Yeah.
I love all the ones like sighting of Bigfoot ended up being my homie or something like that.
Oh yeah.
my homie.
Yeah, like
My
zooms
homie.
in. It's a picture.
Oh,
of
the
like,
love of my homie.
those black person.
Mm.
movies. Yeah.
I kiss my homie.
I've only seen one of them, but I know the ones he's talking
Yeah.
about.
It's retarded. Meme culture is retarded. But we'll talk about meme culture when Austin is here, so then he can.
Yeah, I want to do a thing
Rant
about meme culture, but
hardcore.
it needs Austin.
Yeah.
What are those videos called? The gaming videos, and then I don't know.
Commentaries.
No. It's like, fucking. I gotta show you. I don't know the name of it. I'll mute it, but I'll show you guys. Talk in the meantime.
Overwatch, funny.
It's not Overwatch. It's like
Loot
it doesn't matter what
box
game you're
openings.
playing. It can be any game.
Microtransactions.
Mandayo? No, I'll get it up for you guys. Hang on.
Okay.
It is like one of the guys. You know, get the comments like on Facebook, and it's like really fucked up videos sometimes.
Hmm.
It was one of the. It was. I fucking laughed. So it's like one of Mitch thingies did, like an LFG sort of thing.
Oh, an MLG thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee.
Austin actually
one
did
of
those pretty well, actually.
He
I
edited it well,
like.
but I don't.
He did
they
it over-
weren't
he-
funny.
He did it over
Or
PowerPoint.
the ones that
Lucas Cheers one was pretty funny.
Yeah,
I think as the more they got on, the
The worst.
worse they got.
My favorite
First
two are
one, the
Lucas's and Sam's. Sam's one was really good.
Actually,
Oh,
I,
the
I liked
Memphis
the one where there was the fighting because he had the nice health.
that was good
bars.
editing, but I don't think.
Was
like,
it
as an
the fight
MLG
between
video,
me
it
and
was
Fred? Or was it between?
No,
No,
it
it was
was Ben and
between
you.
Ben. Oh, me and Ben. Oh, that's right.
And you're like whacking each other
No,
with
no,
your
no, no, no.
hands.
It was Ben and Sam. It was Ben and Sam.
Was it Ben and Sam?
It was Ben and Sam.
Okay, here's the video.
The only video of me
Oh.
was the how to chew 5 gum, and it was like,
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
Should we play it or should
and
we
then
not?
it was like,
They hear the audio.
No, we'll just cut
What is
audio.
No, you have to watch the audio, otherwise it's not funny.
do we have to do this now throughout in the middle of a podcast?
Yes,
It's up to you guys, but yes.
So they can't. Are we just gonna put the video in?
sure. Oh, I've seen these
Oh,
ones.
wait.
These kind of things.
Yeah, it's like weird ass MLG shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can just cut this bit out. Have you done that? It's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Who
it was
here
like-
loves PUBG as much as I do?
Okay.
Hands up.
Motorbike incident. I feel like I have to say this.
Yes.
With me and Jamie go into a duo match. Jamie dies in the first 10 seconds.
Good job.
Thank you.
I
Thank you very
managed to
much.
get some decent stuff. I
Mhm.
get on a bike and drive through the bridge, hang out in like a petrol station, kill like one guy. I then drive to the middle of the circle and I hide in a bathroom for a good 10 minutes. It's down to the last 3 people, a team of 2 and me, right? I shoot both of them a decent amount, so they can't be that
Yeah.
Yeah.
well off, right? But the
Circle's
circle's gone
gone.
and it's on a shack to my left. So I hop on the bike, I'm like, I'm going to go there, they'll die from the zone. I drive the motorbike, but I forget to brake, just jump off and die, and we lose. I'm like, fuck! So infuriating.
I think the best thing me and Luke collectively have done together in PUBG was the bathroom.
It's
The-
such a good strat.
We essentially we found like shotguns and shit. This is when we first started and we didn't know how to play.
Yeah.
And we went to the middle of the zone and we hid in a bathroom for about it was the entire fucking game.
Because there's no
I'm gonna be
windows,
honest.
it's just
Yeah.
the one door. Yeah.
And like it's intense. Like the zone we don't see someone for like 20 minutes, and then the zone comes in, it gets smaller. There's like grenades and shit popping outside
You can
our
hear
door,
explosions everywhere.
and you can hear footsteps and shit outside our door, and it's just suspense for like 10 minutes of just constant footsteps and all that, and then some dude just comes in and we're like, we got this. I click once. My weapon is. I had like an Uzi.
Mm.
My weapon was on single fire.
Ha!
I panic. I pressed. I was like, oh fuck! I jump. I pressed like the tab button by accident, and like the menus. I was like, oh, I'm fucking dead. And then I untab. Lucas killed like 3 people.
I've been hiding
Would've
down
come
the
into-
side of the door, so they see Jamie. I shut it, they open it, shotgun, they shut it, they open. None of them learn. 3 people. It's just these bodies on the floor.
And I'm just kind of like fumbling. I'm like accidentally removing attachments from my weapons. Like fuck.
That's such a Jamie thing to do.
No, most annoying thing you ever did when we used to play ESO, right? You'd be fucking like healing. It's like, wait, I gotta change my song.
I am the only healer in pretty much any MMO that we play. I'm typically the healer because then these bitches can't do anything without me. But
Except Overwatch.
that is very true. That is very true. Simon and you guys typically the healers. I just play Winston and just
Die.
yeah,
Shift and left
just
click.
shift and left click. But yeah, I like music.
Yeah.
So I put like a circle down for you guys, and then I'll be like, okay, quickly, Alt tab.
All time. And then you take like
And then, like-
5 minutes.
It was the
Come back.
dungeon boss that jumps everywhere and like AoE smashes.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
The
So you
snake
put,
one?
no,
Or
it was,
the-
it was the weird assassin chick in the cave.
Oh,
I forget-
right,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know the name since a while. But
Yeah.
you put the healing circle down. You're like,
Yeah.
hold on, guys, I'm going to change my music. You alt tab. But as you put the circle down, we're all healing. The boss jumps in the middle of us. We're all spread out. Jamie's just, you're standing next to this chick, just like, oh, changing music. And we were like, fuck. We're like 10% health running around. Like, oh, shit.
We're like screaming at you, like, Jamie, fucking heal us!
You were the tank that never tanked.
I swear I had
You're
like
right,
no
huh?
tank abilities.
You-
Those
you were
things
the-
are
No,
stuff.
you had tank abilities. You just had no taunts whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what I didn't
if-
have.
if someone hit
run
you,
in,
if
like,
someone-
shield bash them.
Yeah.
But then
You had single target taunting.
Yeah.
You if anything
Yeah.
crowd control wise on an actual crowd, you had nothing.
Yeah.
because I had really high DPS but only single target.
Yeah.
So Spencer would taunt all of them. I'd hit one, and then they all like turn around. I'm like running away from these ads.
And
And
I
Spencer's
just
crawling behind me like, no, come back.
and because I just don't attack. I just heal. I just don't have unless I wanted to get extra mana. I never attack, so I never have any aggro. So I'm just watching this chaos ensue. It's like, I think I'll be alright.
Spencer trying to taunt and me running away from a horde of ads. That was great.
It's a great game.
euphoric fantasy.
Yeah.
And then
Mr.
Simon's-
Ryder.
Simon told someone he wouldn't be in a care accident.
Oh yeah, we
And
met,
then I
met
insulted-
that guy who was like, "Oh, I'm really sad because my old guildmaster died in a car accident."
And then Simon
And then
was,
Simon misspelled car accident. He's like, "It's okay, we promise we won't be in a care accident." And we were like, "Oh god."
and then
Both
I,
of those are just so
And then I
wrong.
then
got
we
that
met woman
teenage-
who, like,
that
banged
mum.
us, and the first thing you said to her is, "Oh, you're a teenage mother." Just, excuse me.
and she didn't talk to me.
She got
for the
really
end.
triggered.
She
Yeah.
did get very triggered.
You're
And then
teenage
I
mother.
know. I,
Then
like,
she actually grew on you. Or
Yeah.
You grew on. I'm not sure how. The phrase
Fungus.
I know because
Yeah.
I did sincerely
Yeah,
apologize,
yeah.
and then later we became
Correct.
acquaintances
Yeah,
in the same guild.
I remember we started making money by selling the werewolf bites.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was a
yeah.
vampire. I was a
Were
vampire.
you the vampire?
Yeah, because I was the mage.
Oh yeah.
I was the healer. Sorry, so I
The
needed
werewolf
the
thing
extra
was
mana.
OP though.
Yeah.
You just like leap and then
And you got so much money.
it's
from
just a
selling
free
bites.
tank form
It-
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's insane.
yeah. Goodbye, all. I wish you all the best.
Can't use that.
Is that
That's
even
creepy
being
as
picked
fuck.
up?
No, not really.
I hope it gets picked up because this is all I'm doing for the outro.
I hope I get picked up.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I'll pick you up in my strong, burly arms.
Strong Berlin arms.
You heard what I said.
You got them on order or?
Oof.
And that's me done.
You hit
Go
Jamie's
fuck
laugh.
yourself. There we
The
go.
laugh is on the mic.
I'm done. I'm done, Spencer.